quick little recap here. Last we left our Citadel civilians. We started episode 1, where each of you got summoned by the messenger boy. Yolix was dealing with Karen Scout, trying to fix her sword for her esteemed son, Kyle Scout, and you weren't having any of her Karen-ness. Depaticus played at a wedding and got in the middle of some questionable behavior. But he raided the bar on his way out because he didn't get paid, so that's pretty good. Jacquenex got to witness some Paragon Society, some powerful wizard magic colliding with each other, and had to fight some undead pigs. Nia got all up involved in the Rabbit Kingdom and the politics of King Cotton Ball V and the newly appointed Queen Fluffy. Danzu had left the week prior, meeting with his dad, and was kind of shut down when bringing up Edric's prophecy of the Cayman alligator saying his name. And then Edric, you were almost killed by Bartholomew using a giant automaton digging machine in the graveyard. But what else is new, really? After he summoned you all, he brought you to after the old lady had summoned you all through the messenger boy, she had let you know that the Concord Jewel is back up and running. And with the name Dalian Fat Fellow in your hand, you set off to Zinda to find this person. Whoops. Upon arriving, you met with Danzu. He was there waiting for you, as he was also told by his by the bird messenger, because they have normal communication in Zinda, that the Concord Jewel is back up and running, and he knew you guys would be on the first one here. He met you there, and you all traveled along the path, meeting some drunkard, yelling about the March of Vice and washing away his sins. He started getting really lippy with Danzu because he could tell he was lawful, and you guys intimidated him a bit. Nia threw a rock at him, embarrassed him in front of his friends. You carried on. You met the one guard at the gate of Zinda who took a small fee, because this is the beginning of March of Vice and there's a lot of tourists right now, and they charge a small fee to enter this space, almost as if it's a paid event. Coming in, you see dancers, drinking, revelry, debauchery, just a whole Mardi Gras style party of people just letting loose. You chit-chatted with some people. You had some drinks. Nia, thinking that she's drinking iced tea, got pretty drunk, which caused her to turn into a cat and kind of look around with Bartholomew, where she found like this flyer sticker shiny thing depicting the pier, and also a dead body. Upon inspecting this dead body, it was a man named Jacopo, because that's a common name in Zinda. Somebody who Danzu had protected back when he was a member on the Silent Verse. You found this man dead in the alleyway, coins spread out, eyes and mouth open. With some investigation and looking at medicine, you found some strange pink powder that you found to be poison. Some sort of inhaled poison. After which, 3 guards, verse member guards, not the Silent Verse, which is like more protectors of the elite in Zinda. These ones are just like street beat guards. and they see you with a body. After some heedless discussion, they shot at Edric and attempted to attack Danzu. So with that, I'm going to need everybody to roll initiative.
I actually don't remember that last part.
Yeah, they're telling you to surrender, to drop your weapons and be arrested, and you weren't doing it fast enough.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, now I remember. That's why I'm at half health.
Yes, because you were a wizard who got shot with one arrow.
Look, mistakes might have been made.
Peppy Edric.
All right, as these 3 verse guards roll. The main one in front here, who's holding like his little vial of like Cajun spice powder that he uses as mace, looks to all of you and says, "Oh, you're resisting. Looks like we're gonna have to kill them all." And that brings us to you, Yolix, as these 3 guards are now actively attacking the party. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna just put my weapon down, like put my hands out, and then try to convince them we're friendly. Okay, man, we found this body here.
Oh my god, that's the most sane thing you have ever done.
The woman back here will like, her longsword's still sheathed, but she's holding it. She looks at you. She says, "Drop your staff, lay on the ground, face down, and put your hands behind your head."
Yeah, big bulging eyes. He'll throw the staff on the ground and just gonna give up, I guess. We don't want no trouble.
Good.
That'll be my turn.
Now the rest of you, we promise we won't hurt you too bad. The veteran here is going to run up and yeah, she sees Danzu sitting there with like his armor and his shield and like all like small and top heavy and ready to take on hits, and she looks at Joquinex, who's like tall and wearing a robe, and she's like, "Put the staff down." No? Okay. Okay. She brings the sword down for the first hit and cuts you for 7 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
The next one, she's gonna come like up for the upswing, try to like hit you like in the bottom of the chin, the face. Should be
That
versatile.
hits, but I'm gonna use.
Oh,
I'm gonna use shield.
he's gonna use shield. Okay, yeah. So your AC raises by 5, bringing it up to 18.
18.
Awesome. So that is a miss. As she goes to hit you like she slashes you the first time, goes to hit you the second time, you send up this force field, her sword wings off of it. She looks at you kind of surprised. She's like, "Oh, well, that's an additional charge. I hope you know that." Danzu, these 3 guards, verse guards, wearing Zinda armor, are currently attacking the party, trying to arrest you guys for murder. What would you like to do?
Dan's just gonna pull up his like shield and stuff and be like, we had nothing to do with this. Just stand down, back up, and nobody gets hurt. You or us. We are both on the same team. I want to figure out who this is. I know him.
Roll me a persuasion check. On a 13,
Well, I'm a lucky point that real quick.
you can, for sure. Oh,
Okay. All right.
Well,
he looks at you and you see something change in his face. Wait a second. I know you. You're Dalian's boy. Holy shit. I'm about to arrest the daddy's boy for fucking murder. I'm gonna get a promotion. Yeah, come on, daddy's boy. Put down the fucking shield. Come quietly. What would you like to do? Are you just like bearing down and dodging, or you still have your action?
Yeah, Denzu's gonna dodge. I want to see what they do for the rest of the turn.
Okay. Who does that bring us to? That brings us to Depaticus. These guys shot Edric, they stabbed Joquinix, and they seem to be trying to arrest you for murder. Yolix is just like face down on the ground, hands behind his head, like, okay, take me away. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna try to use calm emotions.
Okay. Can you put it up in chat so I can read it? It sounds like
Yep.
it would be very good in the situation.
Is that, can I take like a couple steps forward so it encompasses everybody? Oh, it will. It will. Right? Are my party included? Does it include my party?
Yeah, if
It
you
looks like it does.
they can choose to fail the save if they want, or they can try to make it.
For roleplay purposes, can I try to make it?
Sure, but these
Wait, I'm not even. in it.
You're not in it there.
Yeah, I'm not even in it.
You're out of the 20-foot sphere.
Oh yeah,
Um,
you're the one who yeah.
I can't see.
Am I still a drunk cat?
you
So-
can't see.
No, I can't. I have a black screen.
Oh yeah, I got scratched by a cat.
Am I in the radius? Because
Yes.
I'm not going to be calm.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay, then I will do a saving throw.
Vision enabled.
I'm also
Awesome.
doing the same thing.
Why is there a sad trumpet?
Yolix is already on the ground though.
Yeah, but he's doing it because he wants to. He's a
What's
strong,
happening?
independent dwarf.
Strong, handsome, independent dwarf.
Okay.
Coward.
So you guys have rolled. Again, it's a mind effect. You can play it how you want to. However, the first veteran, the female veteran here, or the female verse guard here, has made her saving throw just barely. The second one's about to roll. They need to get a lower than a 14. So this one that was gunning for the promotion calms down. And then this one up here who shot Edric
He was giving Chad vibes.
also calms down.
Nice.
He's like, come on.
Yeah, I just am like, hey, friends, this is a misunderstanding. We're happy to comply and help you figure this out, but we are not the culprits. We're not the people you're looking for. These are not the droids you're looking for.
Yeah, you guys seem... We were too hasty. You know, maybe we shouldn't arrest you for a promotion. She looks over. She's like, "What are you talking about? You idiots! You guys are under a spell. Stop! What the fuck is your problem?" They're both like, "No. Hear us out. What if they didn't murder her?"
What if What if we're innocent?
And she looks over. She's like, that doesn't matter. They're not complying.
Do you think arresting my friend here, the son of Dalian, wrongfully is going to get you a promotion? I'm willing to use my persuasion as my action because I am not about to. I am not about to fight.
You use calm emotions as your action, unfortunately.
Oh, okay.
But I will let you roll a persuasion if you'd like.
Yeah, let me do it.
Ooh.
On a 17, he's like, yeah, you guys seem innocent.
Thank you.
But yeah, I'm sure we can do this amicably, right? And she, again, looks over and she's just like, hands on the bridge of her nose, just frustrated, like, okay, no, we can't. All of you need to put your weapons down and come with me immediately.
That'll be my turn.
Awesome. The other guy back here too, he's like, he puts his crossbow, he lowers his light crossbow and is like, oh yeah, I think we might have the wrong people here. I don't know. They seem pretty on the up and up. Jacques next. The two male guards have lowered their weapons, but this female one is still trying to arrest you. She would, yep, drop your staff, put it on the ground.
I don't. Can I just grapple her?
Yeah, you should try to grab her. Roll an athletics check. For sure.
He's getting grappled by this
Oh,
big dragon.
Wow.
You forgot to lock
I'm not
the
strong
door.
at all.
Buddy. Expose him.
Not strong.
She's not strong. Like she rolled like shit, but she like
Stronger.
you try to grab on her arm and you can't really like get a grip, and she moves away. She's like, "Are you flirting with me?"
No, I was trying to take you to the ground,
Oh,
you know?
Yeah. Okay.
That sounds like flirting.
Hey, baby, can I take you to the ground?
Take it to the ground.
Baby, are you down?
So unfortunately, trying to grapple is an action. So is there anything else you'd
Yeah.
like to do?
No, I'm good.
Incredible. Edric. Peppy Edric.
Okay, so, I am calm. And the rational thing to do now would be to throw a lightning bolt.
Okay. I don't see how that tracks.
His
It's
version of
stone
calm is
cold.
different
Yeah.
from ours.
Well, no. I'm not angry. He shot me with an arrow. That's okay. My turn.
Yeah.
Just de-escalated the situation, bro.
Right? Like,
You just tried to grapple the one that's not.
I attempted to grapple the one who's still
He's
aggro.
a pacifist thing
Yeah,
to do.
the two male ones have both
Oh,
lowered their weapons. The female one still has her sword drawn and is actively telling you guys to drop your weapons.
Okay. Well, then, if that is too aggressive, what if I sleep them? That's not an attack. It's just.
It's just kidnap.
No, I wasn't planning on taking them. I was just gonna let them stay where they dropped.
What would you like to do?
I'm going to watch the situation play out and hold my action until something bad happens.
Okay.
So I'm gonna ready action if shit goes sideways.
What are you readying?
Sleep. I'm readying the spell sleep.
So you're readying sleep for whenever somebody acts hostile, and you'll put them to sleep.
If someone acts hostile towards us
Yeah.
in a physical manner.
Awesome. This guy's gonna back up. He puts his hands up. He's like, I don't think you guys are involved in this. I don't think that we should calm down. We should calm down. And she turns around again. She's like, you guys are morons. These guys are obviously guilty. I don't know what your problem is. This is an easy arrest. We already look like shit after that last thing, so we need something
You don't
here.
look like shit. You just rest innocent.
Ye-
or something.
You're easy.
Insert here.
Yeah, I don't know. They're being kind of mean, but like, they're not trying to hurt us, and they don't seem like they did anything wrong.
Yet.
Nia, that brings us to you.
The drunk cat is going to go. Brown, would you think that we will kill people? We don't kill people. Brown.
Holy
And
shit, it's a
she,
talking cat.
She just hops over here, lays down. Brown, these paws can't kill. Brown. And I watched the whole thing. No one killed anyone. This man was already dead. You're gonna
Amazing.
look bad. You think you look bad before, you're gonna look worse when you find out that we didn't even do it.
You're a fucking cat. What do you even know? What do you even know?
I
Nothing.
am more than a cat. And then she
I
turns
can't-
into fucking Nia.
I can't even. Oh my god, it's a fucking druid. Of course it was. You're probably the one
Yes.
who did all this.
No,
Why
No.
don't we?
but I will put my spear down if she puts it down. Because I know I'm innocent. I don't have to defend myself here. I could just make you look bad.
And can we step aside and let these guys look at the body?
Take a look.
She
Can't you
like-
see
All you know so far is a
He
group
was
of us are
poisoned.
standing here.
with this mystery powder.
she is still not convinced. These two
We do
guys
not possess it.
have backed up. They're kind of staying out of it. They seem like they would back her up, but like they're calm.
But do as you wish. And she like Indian style sits right there.
You can roll me a persuasion check here as well.
I am not persuasive, but I will try to be.
Mm.
She's not persuasive at all.
She says some stupid shit like how do I even know that you're a person and not a cat that just casts disguise self?
You hit it right on the money. I am a cat that just used disguise self.
Exactly.
Exactly. I'm being honest with you.
I thought you were a rabbit.
Yolix, that brings us to you. You're currently on the ground, hands behind your head, but you're free to do whatever you want. Dippa tried to calm everybody down, but you're free to do whatever.
Which one's still like pissed? This guy?
No, just
the woman.
Yeah, the woman.
Just the one?
A very beautiful Zendaya looking one.
Zendaya's still mad at us.
They
Shit,
look like they
I'm
were
gonna-
AI generated.
Yeah, just try to cast message and be like, "Hey, yo, listen. Why we try to cause trouble? We could just clapped all of you. We don't want any trouble. That's what I'm saying."
Then stay on the ground.
Yeah,
This is
yeah, looks
abusive.
be on the ground still.
That's right. Just stay on the ground.
I just don't like the way she talking. This is abuse of power.
Little punk. Don't give me a reason.
All right, Danzu.
You stay on the ground. Okay. Okay.
One, two.
Okay. I need you to roll me an athletics check, Danzu.
Are they making a hostile action to a party member?
Okay. She has a +5 to this. It's gonna be a Tower of Power moment. I'm gonna use the in real life dice. She has a +5 to this, so she needs to roll a 15 or higher. as she comes up with a pair of handcuffs, pair of manacles. And she rolls a 14. So
That just beats it.
defender wins in that case. You know, on a tie, the defender, who's Danzu, wins. So she grabs you and almost gets these cuffs on you. Danzu is like, no, you're coming with me, and like puts the one on your one hand and like tries to lead it to the other one, and you manage just barely to get your hands free. Do you consider that a hostile action, Edric?
Well, my buddy was resisting it, then yes.
Then there you go. Throw up your sleep spell.
Put her to sleep.
I'm gonna put you to bed. Bed. Bed.
Is that like Jeremiah?
Jeremiah. Yeah, it's
You
very
know-
meh.
Yeah, you know the spelling.
Yeah, it's just Jeremy.
39 is not enough
For any of them?
for any of them,
Damn.
Damn.
unfortunately.
Damn.
They have a bit more than that.
I'm gonna guess they have like 42.
It's not The Price is Right.
I'm
I
right,
bid
though.
$1, Bob.
39 and a half.
Am I correct?
Fight him and find out.
Fight.
I was
Fight
right,
him.
you guys.
But you try to cast your spooky magic and put her to sleep. And you see her kind of like close her eyes for a second and doze off, and then like open them and be like, "No, your spells are bad. You should feel bad and just give up and come to jail."
Spells are bad and you should feel bad.
You're insisting on a fisting, sister.
What?
Yeah, I'm gonna kill this man. I was going to arrest all of
For
you,
real,
but
what?
I'm going to kill him now.
What the?
I won't allow that.
That one, like, go ahead.
Yo, what?
I'm gonna summon roaches and just have her crawl all over her. She better stop.
Look, we're acting in self-defense, and I quote, "Oh, we gonna kill you now?"
She rolled over a 10. I'm gonna give her another shot with her heavy or she's gonna shoot you with an arrow. I'm gonna give it a disadvantage, but she's using her legendary action to try to shoot you with an arrow. I'm assuming a 10 misses you.
This chick gets a
Who
legendary.
is she
action.
shooting?
Edric.
Reframing
Edric,
myself
of
as-
course it's Edric.
Yeah, she's trying to kill Egypt.
You're gonna say Bartholomew helped her with that action. He loaded the arrow.
So she shot me for a 10?
No, yeah, she tried to hit you for a 10. And
This bitch just shot my staff! No, that misses.
she's like holding up the crossbow now. Danzu, that brings us to you. She looks at you for a second, then looks at the group and is like, "You really think this daddy's boy is gonna save you? All of you are going to rot in a cell for the rest of your life. You need to just come quietly and avoid the extra charges."
Do you have a daddy problem? You keep saying daddy.
Yeah, where's your daddy?
Well, the only reason he has any status or anything is because of who his father is.
Jealous much?
Did your status come from the corner?
My status came from my blade. Do you want to see it?
I'll show you mine if you show me yours.
Danzu, what would you like to do here?
Growl.
Danzu, I think, is gonna move up and kind of. He's gonna use his shield and like. He's gonna try and like disarm her by like knocking the crossbow out of her hand. So that's okay.
Yeah, I would just say that's an athletics check.
Yeah, absolutely.
$17. She gets the +5. Yeah, she holds on to it. She's like, this isn't even the weapon I was going to kill you with. What are you doing?
I'm just trying to get it out of the way. Quit shooting my friends.
No. Your friends are resisting. Put your weapons down. Come along quietly. How bad is this going to look?
How bad is what going to look? You attacking innocent people?
A resisting
How bad is
arrest
it
and
gonna look for
murder
you?
charge? It's probably going to look pretty bad.
I mean, you're the one attacking us.
You're the one resisting.
We're the ones that reported it.
You're the one whipping your sword out in a public space.
You are not a guard here.
Gonna be a lot of paperwork.
Are you?
Yes. That's why I'm apprehending the murderers.
I see your badge.
I have a suspect. I have probable cause. I have everything I need on you. And you think that just because of who your dad is, that you can just walk away from this?
Sounds better, losing your life or losing your job.
I would die for my job.
Okay.
Then you're an idiot.
Fireball!
You seem
Yeah.
you seem to forget that you're replaceable. I don't think your job cares about you that
Don't make
much.
me do it, you drink.
Oh, wait, sorry. Lightning bolt!
Anything else you'd like to say, Danzu?
Well, I guess we see how this plays out.
Amazing. As you see the two bros back here, Depaticus have like the one's lit up a cigarette and he's just like making sympathetic eye contact with you. Like that's his superior and he's just like,
It's like sexy, sympathetic eye contact.
no, why is everything
He's a bard! What do you
Dude,
expect?
I don't know. That's
More-
why I was asking
so-
to clarify.
like,
It was
more
because I imagined it.
more of a, I'm sorry my superior officer is being an asshole to you.
All right. I'm gonna kind of. Is it possible for me to like squeak by these guys since I'm so small?
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna go right here and I'm gonna take one of my bottles of that Elven Moonshine.
Sure.
What's it called? Yeah, Elven Moonshine.
The Kraken something?
Sensa Empire Elven Moonshine is what I have. Does that sound right?
Yes.
From when I raided the bar?
Yeah.
Okay, I still got a couple bottles of that. I'm gonna hold one out and I'm gonna hand it to this guy right here. Actually, do I have enough? Can I make it to here? Wait. Measure that distance.
You can, but she is currently aggressive.
Yeah.
So you'd be leaving her area of attack, so she would possibly attack you.
Okay. But yeah, I'm gonna stand over here by this guy and I'm gonna hold out that bottle, one of the bottles. Be like, hey man, like we're friendly. We're a friendly presence here. Appreciate you kind of helping to de-escalate the situation and hand him the bottle.
Roll me a persuasion check.
Let's go.
On a 19, he's like, absolutely not. Drinking one on the street is illegal, even though it's the March of Vice. We turn a blind eye here and there, but I am currently on duty, good sir, protecting the name of Zinda, and I would never get intoxicated on the job. And then like he turns away from you and like puts his hand behind his back and like opens it up. And then like turns back to you and like low-key takes a sip so they can't see, and passes the bottle back to you.
Hell yeah. No, I absolutely understand, sir. I'm sorry for suggesting as such.
Stop harassing the guards. He's doing his job.
You talk
Dude,
about how
this
you have a
guy
+9.
This guy's my friend. Yeah, my Riz is off the charts,
He has a
fam.
fucking +9. If I knew this, you would have been. You would have been. I'm forcing you to talk all the time.
Bards are amazing. That brings us to
That's all I got. Yep.
Jacques. This lady has stabbed you has tried to put handcuffs on Danzu and is still currently telling you to drop your weapons.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't want to. Like, should we just fuck her up? Like, I don't know.
I mean, if you want to fuck her up, go ahead.
I mean, I can tell you what my plan is, but that would ruin the surprise.
We're gonna kill this bitch now.
Oh my god.
No, I'm calm. It's okay.
Not you.
22 hit.
It's not about you.
Chill touch. That 22 hits. I don't think she can do anything about it. She cannot. Amazing. Yeah, that hits.
Wait,
Frozen.
actually, she attacked me, and I had the calm spell on. Attacking me breaks it. I have to reread this.
I'm pretty sure. But they're chilling. It's kind of up to you at this point. The calm effect, I don't really like, you know, things that affect.
If a target is attacked, yeah.
The two NPCs got calmed from the calm emotion spell. So what you guys want to do is up to you. However, a 22 hits. She takes 4 necrotic damage as you give her a little bit back. See, it scuffs her a little bit. She looks up at you and goes, "Well, additional charge, assaulting an officer. Congratulations."
That's nothing. I'm taking it easy on you. Just go away.
Oh, I will arrest all of you. I'm going to.
You're not gonna.
But you like your two other guys, like your two other guards here, saying they don't want to arrest us, and you do. Like, how is it gonna make any sense when you take us to the jail? They're gonna be like, no, they didn't do anything, and you're gonna be saying, yeah, like it makes no sense.
Well, I found these suspicious people surrounding a noble's dead body in an alleyway.
Maybe we found you guys surrounding a noble's dead body. How
So
about we spin it that way?
so you're going to lie.
Danzu, arrest her.
Let's arrest her. You guys, man,
That's
when you guys, you got menu guards here. Let's arrest her.
That's what you adventurers are so entitled about. The whole lot of adventurers. You come into Zinda and you think you can do whatever you want, say whatever you want, be whatever you want, murder whoever you want. No, I'm not having it.
She's racist. She's racist.
How do you know we're adventurers? Why would you label us as adventurers?
Look at the group of you.
You're
Me.
prejudiced.
We're a traveling circus.
Yeah, look at this
group
guy.
of homies going around solving problems.
Don't worry about us. Don't worry about us.
No, I know exactly your type. You're the type of people that come into a town, think that you can solve all the problems and do all the things, but you just need to step back and let the professionals do their job, despite who this gentleman's father is. Okay? Okay. Now put all your weapons
Seem to
down.
be very focused.
How about we just go get this gentleman's father? Let's just see how how he feels about this.
Well, let's. I'm sure he'll come down to the station. Or the fucking barracks.
No, we're not going to the
Okay.
station.
Okay, listen. Are you ready for this? We're gonna walk to the station uncuffed. We're gonna call this guy's dad, and you're gonna lose your job in front of our eyes. Is that what you would like?
I
That'd
have
be
probable cause. And once I've looked around the
A
crime scene, I might
probable
have evidence.
What is the probable cause?
6 strange people in an alleyway surrounding a noble's dead body.
Would you mind looking at the noble's dead body?
I
We're
would
trying
love to if you would all drop your weapons and get in cuffs and get ready to go downtown.
Yeah,
We
no.
Don't have to go downtown for you to look at the body.
Look at that.
Oh my god. Dude, if it doesn't work, we might be fucked. I don't even know.
She shot me twice now. Fuck that bitch.
Yeah, she stabbed me, so like I
We're
don't
trying to have a
really...
peaceful conversation,
Okay.
and she's like, stab.
That does bring us to Edric.
Is that what you're doing?
Yes.
To be able to do that, you are going to have to move here.
That's fine. That's a nice spot.
Okay.
Okay.
Alakazam.
Yeah, because you would just mess.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna do that.
And she fails the save.
Nice. All
So
right.
she will
well,
take
at least it
all of this
worked.
damage. 24.
Lisa.
Oh my god.
At least it worked.
You shock into her, like knocks her back a bit. She hits off the wall. The alleyway falls. She's like smoldering a little bit. She looks up at you and she's like, "Oh, that was a pretty powerful spell.
Hey, I got more, bitch!
You're going to do it even more time for that." She pulls out her sword.
She's one tough cookie.
I'm gonna run away.
I was just playing before, but now
I'm gonna run away.
Let me sit the fuck up.
boy, you're gonna run away. You still have 20 feet of movement, and you've used your action.
Yes, I'm trying to think of actually what I'm gonna do now. So Alec is after,
You did.
and those two guys are still not hostile.
Mm,
Are they a little more after that?
No, I didn't hit them. It's okay. Okay, yeah, I have a plan. 5, 10, eat the AOO.
Are you attacking my boy?
she is. She slashes at Edric
And
after he.
I'm going to reaction shield, which does nothing. So I guess I'm just gonna eat it.
I still rebarbs her.
You can silvery barbs her,
Okay, and
but
then
don't waste your spell slot for shield because you can't do 2 level
Yeah.
spells in a turn. So she's gonna
15.
reroll. Ooh.
oh, perfect.
You yell
And
at her.
I-
She swings and she misses. Looks back at you.
I'm gonna hide behind Epaticus.
Okay. He
Yay.
is very, very short, so you have to correct.
I am very much like kneeling to like hide behind you.
Amazing.
My hat is like sticking up above your head.
Okay. Sounds about right.
Amazing.
And I'm gonna yell from behind Epaticus. You want some more, bitch?
This veteran is going to come around and be like, "Hey, man, like, can't be doing that. We're gonna have to like take your staff. You keep fucking around. You gotta calm down, de-escalate. We're gonna take you guys downtown, ask some questions. I'm sure it's not gonna take that long. All of this is really dumb." And then this other one is gonna be like, "Yeah, I don't know about any of this. You know, after that last thing, this job sucks. This job's hard."
I mean, she shot me twice. It's self-defense at this point. You guys don't want to arrest
You
us.
press
she's the only
charges
one-
for assault.
Yeah.
Nia, that brings us to you.
Nia is gonna sit back and like start laughing, and she's gonna be like, because she's still kind of drunk, but she's calming down, and she's gonna be like, "See, girl, I told you. Now look at you, pathetic, just sitting there all hurt and shit. You might want to just let us go because this is not gonna go your way. We didn't kill this man. He was poisoned. We don't have poison on us. It's got like this purple poison or whatever. I saw his dead body and I called my friends over here, and you just happened to look at us in that moment. Yeah, I know it looks suspicious, but it's not us. Please do not hurt yourself anymore for this. This is not gonna work." And she also just used while saying all that, just used what is it? Which one is the weaker one? Is it healing word at level 1 on Jockman X?
Oh, awesome.
Sweet.
As you talk shit to this guard, it heals Jockman. You're like, yeah, fuck this bitch.
Yeah, blah 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 blah. Fuck you. Blah 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 blah.
Amazing. So you get 5 back, Jockman.
Sweet. Thank you.
And that brings us to the top of the round. And because of a certain little bird that was sent off by a Lightfoot halfling, someone shows up.
Oh snap!
Sir Dalian Fatbottom.
Oh,
Fat fellow.
Fat fellow.
I'm gonna make that mistake
Fat
constantly. It's fine.
Yo, he got that juicy rump.
He got that Joe
Fab.
Doocy.
He comes walking up the alleyway, is fully like gold tinged armor. He's like, what? What was his voice? What is the meaning of all of this? What are you doing? Danzu, explain.
Oh shit.
Sir, they walked in, they stumbled upon us, and looking at this body, Nia over here found it, and immediately they started attacking my friend, the weird skeleton over there hiding behind the short fellow. But that's basically it. They would not yield, they would not cease, and they said that they were going to arrest me.
You three. And they all look over, stand attention. They all like run over, like stand together.
Yeah, that's right, bitch.
Which squadron are you in? Are you in 103? 104? Same one as Gormalis. Well, one of you pipe up. And you see the guy. Yeah, we're 103. All right. I will be sure that your whole squadron is punished for this abomination.
I'm gonna step over. I'm gonna step over here, kind of by your side, and be like, "Hey, I would just like to say that the two gentlemen were pretty cordial about the situation, but the one lady really was aggressive about it."
A verse is only as strong as its weakest. A verse is only as strong as its weakest link. If
and then I just kind of like back up.
If one person makes a mistake, it is everybody's mistake. So it is on everybody, especially their general, because their leadership should have solved all of this. Why would you ever think that my son would be capable of anything like this? You're lucky my boy here didn't gut you like a fish with his war pick. Now get out of here and fucking go back. I will be talking to your battalion leader. And they all salute and fuck off. And then immediately after saying that, he looks at Danzu and he's like, Danzu, why didn't you kill them?
I mean,
I wouldn't let him.
was it worth my time?
Oh, this is self-defense, boys. It's the best part of the job.
I mean, they didn't come for me yet.
Well, they came for your people. It was clearly self-defense. Now, how many people have you even killed yet? Have you even killed anybody yet? Your armor is scuffed a bit, but...
Well, I mean, I just got it, but... I mean, I'm pretty sure I've lost count at this point.
I don't know, Danzu.
I'm just so like crawling on the ground. McNeil, help me up. I can't get up.
And she helps him. Sorry,
My
this
back.
is my grandpa.
My back.
She helps him up.
Oh, thank you. I'm hobbling up.
I apologize to the rest of you for the overzealousness of the guards.
It's okay.
I take a knee in reverence. Thank you.
So, what's y'all's insurance plan regarding assault on a innocent civilian?
Nothing.
I want to know how much I can sue the shit out of him for.
Nothing.
As I pull the arrow out of me.
You can keep the arrow.
No. I want financial recompense.
As you come out of hiding behind the halfling.
Yes.
Then you should probably get a job, huh? And then he looks back at Danzu and like Jacqueline. So, what happened with the drunkard Jacopo here? Do you know?
He
Danzu.
was poisoned.
Danzu. Was it you?
No, but she has more information than me, and I'll point at Nia.
She's like, come. She like grabs his hand and walks him over. As you can see, he was poisoned. I don't know where the country accent came from. As you can see, As you can say, he was pausing.
It's your fancy one. Sometimes you do it when you're trying to be fancy.
Sometimes, yeah. He was poisoned, as you can see. It's purple powder around his what is his lips, nose, like crack.
You'd find a little bit like in his beard.
It's all around his beard. This stuff. I wouldn't recommend touching it. It looks dangerous. Look at it sizzle.
I see. Danzu.
We've
You know,
seen a few like this before.
you know who this was. I know who this was.
You know, Danzu? She turns around.
That's my son.
No.
Yeah.
I'm asking if he knows who did this.
Well, I mean, I can't remember. I've been away for so long. Have you guys ever gotten a name for him? I mean, like we knew, you know, what he wore, what he looked like, everything that he did and his MO, but we never actually figured out who it was.
I don't know if we will ever find out that day who that was. We've suspected for a while now that it is more than one. But we know that they are with the Bloodletters. And this is Silent Verse area. I appreciate you trying to help Denzu, and I appreciate the information about the poison, but the Silent Verse protects the Kings of Coin and their children and families. I will look into this personally, but Danzu, keep your nose out of it.
I mean, my nose was never in it.
I don't think his nose could reach that far into it.
I will talk to the other higher ups and see to discipline for the unruly behavior and your poor skeleton friend being attacked so brutally.
Yes. Can we get him a medic or something?
Oh, it's okay. I don't bleed.
I mean, it doesn't matter.
Well,
I
he
mean,
seems-
repair the bone or something. I don't know how you work.
Well, he seems fine.
He is fine. Do not worry. And she walks over and like give him healing word.
Honestly, for a
I died.
confrontation, it didn't look so too bad.
At second level. You're fine.
Sorry, he'll stop you, and he'll give him a potion.
Oh, okay, let me get my spell back.
Yes, here you go. You can consider this recompense. See, heals you for 10.
Thank you.
It's a start. I appreciate it.
But yes, it is
I see
the
where
March
Daisy
of
gets his
Vice.
manners from.
This is a beautiful, beautiful city. Please enjoy in the revelry. And again, Danzu, this is our business. You've been great since you've been back. You've helped solve the crime of the spray painters. But this is higher up. It could be dangerous. You could compromise things. You understand?
Oh yes, I understand completely.
Great. Now drop and give me 50.
Denzel will look at him like kind of cock his head to the side and just immediately drop.
What?
I've still been silent in my kneeling pose, but I'm gonna drop and do a couple before I give up. Definitely not 50.
He laughs.
I'm gonna try to get the crossbow bolt out of my staff without breaking it.
How do you think he got those arms? I've been getting him to do this since he was a toddler.
I stand up after like 12 and like start feeling my own muscles.
Nia laughs at you. Only 12?
I do like a full flex.
You're always trying to get females and you only can do 12 push-ups.
Oh,
Tomorrow I'll do 13.
I'm gonna watch you flex and I'm gonna imitate you and nothing happens. And I'm just gonna look at my arm and be like, huh, that's anti-dramatic.
We need more real men in this party.
yes, all of you seem capable, but my boy here, he's quite the soldier.
So, if that happens again, we get full permission to beat the shit out of whoever does it.
Well, if you're with my son, you can do anything.
You had it from the beginning.
That sounds
What?
corrupt.
That's
I like where this is going.
Well, yes, I trust Danzu implicitly. If he trusts you and he knows that one person is responsible for everybody they are with. The unit is only as strong as its weakest link. So, therefore, Danzu being around you means that all of you are respectable, proper warriors, right?
Nia looks at Yolix when he said that.
I go back
Oh,
down
look at
into
me.
I go back down into my kneeling pose, my silent kneeling pose.
At ease.
Gonna
At ease.
side eye at respectable somebody in the group.
Nia like asks Yolix, how'd your back feel?
He's just dusting himself off. It hurts. Nothing else new, but it'll be fine. It'll be fine.
Does it feel like the weakest link?
Yeah, the back is pretty weak.
Yeah. You should get that fixed.
Get my back fixed.
It is also very good, Danzu, that you've opened your mind up past the military style of things and you're hanging out with people with non-regulation haircuts.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Wait, we're meant to have haircuts?
Well, no facial hair, no sideburns. Must be in a bun or ponytail. Just
What if my hair is too short to do that?
I'm gonna take
Hey,
off my hat and point
hey.
at my skull and be like, is this okay?
yes, this is fine.
Okay.
My beard is growing back out, but I did shave it and get all clean for that one
Oh yeah, you did say.
for that old lady's recital.
Is my hair okay?
Well, you would have to either have it up or like tied the back so it doesn't.
How can I have? It's not long enough. Pull up my fucking picture.
That looked pretty good though, right?
You see,
Yellow's gonna tie like the
You
back
pull,
of his
pull
hair
your
in a
rope,
braid.
pull your hood back.
all right, fuck you. You guys are all okay. Everybody, roll me just a charisma check.
Okay.
Danzu, you can roll it with advantage.
We got Riz. Everybody's fighting for the Riz.
Everybody's fighting for the Riz. I did a
Very-
saving throw. Hold on.
Not very charismatic.
No, I am not.
Did I roll it?
Nope, not that I saw. There's Shockwrex. There's Yolix. So
Yellow's
Shockwrex,
just tiny.
he's like, see, this is a proper attire for a spellcaster. Lots of robes and flowing bits. You have lots of places to hide spell components because that's the first thing your enemy will go for if they get close is to try to disarm you. So if you keep a lot of things in different pockets, it's great. That's why all mages should wear robes. The hood, maybe you should get some eye holes. But other than that, very good. Now, Edric, this is an example of a bad wizard robe. See how it goes too far past his knees? He's going to trip. How is he going to run?
Oh my god. It's a
I don't know about you, but I don't intend to run.
And this man's beard is just a fire hazard in general.
Oh man, oh.
But
I don't think I can handle this.
that is for military regulation. I understand you are not just civilians. You're a little more than that, but
I stand up as tall as I possibly can in like the perfect like soldier pose.
just some general tips. But Danzu, your mother, she wanted to see you. When you sent that bird, it came to her tower in the Court of Flowers. And she was the one who contacted me, and she said she's worried about you, and that she has something for you, and you haven't gone in a while. She knows you're back in town, and you've only seen her like 3 times.
Why does this bird always do that? Every fucking time.
I don't know, you're the one who trained him.
I didn't train him. I was given it on my 13th birthday. Okay? This
bird.
you know what? She gave it to me.
I'll trade you a bird for a
Son of
cat.
bitch. That's what's been happening.
So-
She trained this bird to fly to her. She wanted to bet all of my letters to you.
Is Desert not like his
Oh,
mom?
wow.
Oh shit.
Wow. I can't believe it took us your entire life to figure that out, but that's definitely it.
I mean, it works sometimes, but it seems to be the really important ones.
Bro,
that it just
what?
knows to bring it to her first. And I don't understand.
Wow. So the bird's like on your shoulder again. Chirps.
She's a narc.
I'm gonna squint at it.
You want me to throw a rock at it?
Alright, very well. I will go see Mother here shortly. Everything good here? Do you need more people for whatever this is, or is there more people coming?
No. People would have showed up and he would have like gotten them to start handling it. But again, it would have been the silent verse guards. So like more decked out, like the ones a rogue with all like black leather, the other one's a mage with the craziest, tallest, pointiest hat you've ever seen. And they just go up, start casting spells, looking around.
Badass.
How tall would you say this hat is off of his head?
So fucking tall, it like
The-
curls up at the top.
Sorting
Is
hat.
it taller than my hat?
Yeah.
It is 3 feet tall.
I need to get a taller hat.
Damn, it could have been 6 feet
He's,
tall.
this dude's walking around like fucking Doug Dimmadome. And
Doug
he
Dimmadome.
just walks up. He has like these big Harry Potter glasses too, and this like big handlebar mustache. And he just like walks up and starts doing the Jack Sparrow wiggly fingers to cast his spells. And starts casting like different divination magic and seeing what he can see.
Could I walk up to Danzu's bird and ask it, is it a spy? Like gently pet it, take it off his shoulders.
Are you using a spell to cast Speak with Animals?
Yes. Yes.
Yes. Okay.
I have to.
The bird would be like,
Yeah.
oh hey, yeah, no, I love Danzu. I love the fat fellows. They're great. They give me seeds, and the one time they gave me this this bread.
But are you spying? Are you a little spy? Did you go tell everything to the mom? And I mean like everything as in like not just what Danzu sent you to say.
Lady gives strawberries.
So that's a yes.
Yeah. I bring letters, she gives strawberries.
What if we give you better stuff?
Then I deliver letter to you?
Perfect.
Can I hear this conversation?
I speak in bird.
Okay.
Roll me an insight check.
Okay.
Yeah, Nia would be talking in common if you'd
I'm
like
persuasive. I'm persuasive.
but the bird is just chirping. Yeah, this bird seems like he's
I can
dumb
tell
bird.
they're having a conversation. Like
I mean, I
can
think
tell.
anybody could
Yeah.
tell we're having a conversation.
Yeah, no,
It was
people would
big
be able
bird.
to tell that you walked up to the bird on Danzu's shoulder and they're like talking to it, unless you were actually trying to be sneaky about it.
Nah, I was being very straightforward about it.
Yeah, so definitely, you all see Nia talking to a bird.
I pull out a piece of bread that's been in my pocket for a while. It's a little bit stale. To
I,
give
like, tell you that.
to give to Nia to like I don't directly offer it to the bird.
She looks at it and is like, I don't think this would be suffice. They feed him very high quality treats like strawberries, this pale bread. She like holds it up to him anyway.
Oh, bread. Pecks at it a little bit. I like bread.
He likes bread.
Oh, good.
I like bread too.
You're not a bird.
Did you see the size of that guy's hat?
As
I just kind of start backing away. I was just trying to help for a sec.
yeah,
Who's that,
down.
Idris?
Hello?
You helped. You know,
Okay.
you helped.
Yeah, I was just trying to back away. It's like I offered my help. That was the bread, but I gave it to you before I gave it to the bird, and then backed away.
Yeah, the bird eats the bread. As Dalian here ushers you all away from the crime scene, and is like, yes, Danzu, you know how your mother is. You should just go and see her as soon as you can.
Yes, I will leave for there as soon as we are done here.
Yes, I'm going to go back to the crime scene. So, you head off. Enjoy the night too. You know, I know you like to partake in our military activities, and we love to have you, but you're not enlisted. You're free to do what you'd like.
Yeah, but I mean, that's always good seeing Broderick and, you know, and them. I mean, you know him.
Oh, Roderick, he's not a good influence, but he's had your
Yeah.
back.
Yeah, I mean, his heart's in the right place, but I mean, he's a bit of an idiot and gets himself into trouble.
Well, you know, he really likes to drink. He really likes his jelly wine, but when that boy gets too in his cups and starts singing, I can't, Danzu.
Honestly, me either, but he's always a ride to have around.
But these friends seem like a good set. They seem like they've set you in a good direction. And again, enjoy your time here.
Sir, I got a question for you.
Yes.
What? Oh wait, hold up. I need to pull up my exact notes. I had them, but then I closed them like a ding dong.
He's got notes.
I
Nerd.
have a question for you. So, I am a divination wizard,
Yes.
and I saw something funky, and you're his dad, yeah?
He
And you-
like glares at you, Danzu, and for the first time you see like the cheeriness out of his face kind of drain.
And you're Sir Dallin, yeah, the third.
He looks at you, Danzu, and points at Edric and says, "So this is the skeleton then?"
And so, why,
Go ahead, you got it.
no, I'm trying to remember what the quote. I didn't write down the quote. Fuck. So, why did an alligator with red eyes and black skin mention you by chance?
I don't know, and I don't care, especially about any of your prophecies. I am
That
a fat fellow, and look at me in my eyes, skeleton. Fat
I don't want
fellows get by on their grit and their gumbo. We do not rely on legends. We do not rely on magic. We do not rely on prophecies.
Well-
Your gumbo, you mean like a soup you guys
old
make?
me would have loved that.
Gumption.
I can make a good gumbo.
so I got a question then. Do you know anything about an alligator with black skin, red eyes?
No, and if I did, I wouldn't indulge in your prophecies about me. Please keep me out of them.
I'm inciting.
If he knows anything about the alligator, sure.
Yeah.
He knows what the what was it called? The Bastite caiman. He knows what the Bastite caiman is.
So, like, I'm trying to do something good for like a place that I just encountered, and any information you have would be very helpful. I tried asking your kid here, but he huffed off in a storm and ran away. Also, sorry for making this awkward with your dad.
It's the Dawn Incarnate. What? It said my name. So what?
But why specifically you?
Gotta mean something.
I don't know, and I don't care. Again, I do not rely on
Doesn't mean that
prophecies.
he's the one that has to attune to the Jewel?
Attuned to a jewel because a skeleton heard my name from a fucking alligator.
I mean,
Danzu,
Precisely.
It was just a question.
Danzu, give me 50 push-ups right now.
What? Make him give you 50
All
push-ups.
of you, give me 50. I can't just command them to do push-ups, but
Near cowards and give him 50 push-ups.
Well, he said I'm not enlisted anymore. Realistically,
I
come
go
and
from my
eat 50 push-ups.
I go from my kneeling position to doing like
Her
14 push-ups.
Her version of push-ups is just like her half her body is just like laid on the floor. It's not in the right position, and just the only thing that's doing a push-up is her arms.
he looks at you, Yolix, and is like, I understand if you do not want to do them, but just let me make my point here clear. Fat fellows aren't in prophecies.
well, that's a little late. You've already been in one.
No, it doesn't matter.
Well, okay. Can I ask you something without causing an issue?
We do not make deals with witches for power. We do not pray to gods for power. We do not get our power from anywhere but our sheer grit and gumbo. Let me hear you say that. Grit and gumbo, as you guys are doing.
and gumbo.
You guys are doing.
So-
Good to get
Push-ups.
combo.
Grits and gumbo. Grits and gumbo.
Yes.
So like, what's the absolute worst thing that could happen if you attempted to attune to this thing?
I'm
If
not
nothing
doing
happens,
any of your mumbo jumbo. Please stop bringing it up to me. It makes me uncomfortable. I'm not doing it.
Mr. Dadzu, you gotta cooperate,
from
man.
Zinda.
And Gumbo. Dude, listen to Dad.
You're from
Grits
Zinda. This place is
and
full of
gumbo.
magic.
Grits and Gumbo.
Yes, the world is full of magic, and I'm sure you can find some other person to trap into your crystal or take their soul or energy or whatever you're doing, but it's not me.
but I have no interest in.
Very superstitious.
I have no interest in doing any of that stuff to you. I'm just trying to figure out what all this means.
It's on the wall.
As you clearly know, Danzu doesn't do any magic. I don't do any magic. That's
No, that's not lie. I've seen him do magic.
Danzo has
You
like
have not.
shattered people.
Yeah.
Danzu, have you been practicing magic?
Wait, was that something we weren't meant to tell your dad?
I do not. I am not magical at all.
See, he's not magical at all. Grits and gumbo, right, lad?
We eat grits and gumbo.
Yes, this is correct.
Grits and gumbo.
Sounds pretty good though. It's making me hungry.
Eat grits and gumbo.
But I'm gonna look over at Joquinax and shrug and be like, I swear I've seen him do something.
I don't know.
Okay, I am leaving. I have a crime scene to get to. Danzu, go see your mother. And Skeleton, stop trying to get me to do weird magic things.
But what's the worst?
Chill.
Goodbye. He gives you a hug, Danzu. Salutes
One hug.
you guys. You try to hug him, roll me a charisma check.
A
As you go for a
hug.
hug
Oh
from
my
Danzu's dad.
God.
He meets you with a handshake.
Jargon.
You keep going in for the hug, roll me a charisma check with disadvantage.
Oh, no.
He pushes you back. He's like, oh, whoa. Thank you. But I am married, very happily, to a very, very dangerous woman who will she will kill me and you and burn the whole town down. Like, just don't.
Rejects me. She tries again.
I'm very flattered, but please.
She cries.
Okay, goodbye. And Dalian takes off back to the crime scene, leaving you guys in the streets of the March of Vice. People partying everywhere. Dancers, singers, people drinking.
So, Danzu, why is your
I-
dad very anti-magic?
I mean, I don't really think he's anti-magic. It's just none of us are magic. we don't do that.
I don't even think it's magic. I think it's just spirits.
Seems like a
Also,
very stern
I
fellow.
swear I've seen you cast some kind of freaky deaky magic.
Never in my life have I encountered
No.
or casted anything.
I swore I have.
No,
I
He's
saw you
taking his
shatter
own
people.
lap.
Danzu's straight muscle.
That was literally just me hitting the ground.
Magic.
I take out that same bottle. I take
Can
out that
I-
same bottle of moonshine that I had with those guards that I befriended. Take a sip, pass it to anybody, like hold it out to the group.
Can I insight Danzu? I swear I act like I'm not bullshitting. I swear I've seen you cast magic.
Oh god.
Your insight,
Kingdom Hearts.
like,
Yeah.
go ahead,
Danzu's
Danzu.
absolutely telling the truth. Like he is not magic whatsoever.
You've never casted magic?
Never once has Danzu casted magic. He
You
is
think all short
absolutely
people
stone-faced in
look
this
alike?
terrain.
Okay.
You're thinking of Yolix.
No, I know Yolix has casted shit. The difference is one's bald and has a beard and a pyro.
You think
And
all these short people
The
look
the
alike.
other's an absolute unit.
I'm not a unit. I'm gonna get right in his bony face.
No,
Looking
you're a
up
unit
on-
in your own regard.
I'm looking
I'm
up
not
at
a
him.
unit.
Oh my gosh.
You want to go right now? Elvidado, you want to die a third time?
That green tiefling that was drinking with you before Yolix runs up to you with a whiskey shot. He's like, yeah, let's beat him up. You want to get killed, Olvidado?
I got
This
this,
shit's
buddy.
funny as fuck.
I can take him on my own. I don't need your help.
No, let's jump him.
Yo licks.
No. Nia just grabs Yolix, like literally picks him up. Come on, it's okay, Yolix. You're gonna hurt your back. You're worse than what it already is.
Okay, I have one
Strap me
last
out the
question. I have one last question, and I'll stop talking. How does that sound?
No.
It doesn't matter to us how it sounds. You're gonna ask it anyway. So go ahead.
Yeah. So,
The question.
Danzu, I got another question for you, buddy. Why'd you run away last time I tried asking you about this? And I'm going to make sure to step in front of him in case he tries to bolt off.
Danzu boss fight.
Huh? What?
Ba-da-ba.
Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. You said
Damn. Damn.
Yeah, yeah.
Damn.
So now that you're paying attention, why'd you run off last time I asked you about this?
She
You-
cuts it.
What do you mean?
The alligator and mentioning your dad? And you
I mean,
huffed off in a storm, and then we had to come find you here?
Danzy, can you show me the jellyflower garden? While we here. I
Don't
wanna
change the
see it
subject.
Before I heard how fascinating the place is, and I know that's what this place is known for. That's what Japaco was using once upon a time. Not
The
that
other
dead
drunk
Japaco.
Paco.
Yeah, the other drunk Japaco. He's actually sobered up now, and he's doing really good for himself. I like how you're very quiet until Japaco comes up. By the way,
So we're
Just wanna throw that out there.
so we're gonna bypass the divination wizard stuff and go straight to the garden.
I want to see the garden.
we'll do the garden. I mean, honestly, it just struck me as odd. Like, why does your book say this, and then I show up, and I mean, we've had issues with this spirit before, and it's
Maybe we need someone
in many
to attune to
guise,
it.
But I mean, I just he said my father's name. At the time, you didn't know who it was, but he said his name with the spirit, and so I had to come check it out. I had to ensure that nothing was going wrong. But I did it in a haste, and it was my business.
I thought we were friends. You could have just been like, "Hey, I know about that. I'll be back," instead of not saying anything and running off.
You don't have a dad, so you don't get it.
I don't even have a past.
So yeah, you're just explaining my point more at this point.
Well, no, again, that comes back to the friend thing and me trying to help if I knew.
Yeah, you don't get it.
I don't get a lot of stuff. Like this whole eating and drinking fixation you guys have. But that's besides the point.
I don't understand eating and drinking anymore. Ever since I lost my taste, I just do it whenever my stomach grumbles now.
Oh, so there is a reason. Okay, that's interesting.
Yeah, you need to survive. Eat food. If you don't eat it, you die.
So with that, you guys want to go to either the Jelly Gardens or do you want to go to the Court of Flowers to see Danzu's mother?
Court of Flowers. The Jelly Garden is like a solo thing.
Yeah, I would say we got to see Danzu's mom.
Oh, fine. If I can't get an answer out of anybody, I'll ask her.
Or anything else. Again, there's a whole bunch of people partying around. You did just find a dead body.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
you might not want to wander around town.
I did already sip on some of this Elven moonshine with some guards and whoever else decided to sip some.
Well, I mean,
Wants to go
wasn't
to
sure-
the pier.
the last time we got involved with this body thing, we got attacked by the guards. So clearly it has to do with an inside job. Right?
I mean,
Possibly, but it could just be like a couple dickheads jumping the gun.
Yeah,
Maybe just
Yeah.
a botched robbery or something.
yeah. I mean, there's the whole political culture going on here. We're just pawns and just fucking work here.
I mean,
It
I don't
could
know.
be.
I just arrived here, so, you know.
It could be what you're saying. It's something to keep in mind, but like I'm not sure. Wasn't convinced of it.
Well,
Yeah.
They might have tried a little harder.
well,
I-
on the back end.
I
They
fully...
seem to be targeting everybody. Kings of Coin, Silent Verse, Bloodletters. They have no real target. Whoever this person is.
I mean, I agree
Dan?
with the meeting the mother thing. I would very much like to meet where this unit was born from.
Uh,
What do you
Dan-
say like that?
Well, I mean,
Danzu. So Danzu. You seem to have a pretty fleshed out idea of what's going on here. Should we find a place to like plot the investigation? What's
mean,
going on
it's
here?
our investigation.
This is your turf though. So I'd like to
Yes,
defer to you.
Again, we let them deal with it. This is not our investigation at this point. Like, just let them deal with it.
Okay.
They have everything that I have.
I
would it
trust
make your dad very happy if we found out who did this?
They kind of just told us to keep our noses out of it.
But-
Yeah, but when people say keep your noses out of it, that could also be, you know, code for, you know, do your thing unofficially.
No. He is very much a man of what he says. There is no jest.
So
All right. Well, I would defer to Danzu in this situation, so I will agree.
So, I mean, we can do whatever. My mother's usually at work for what time is it? And Dance's gonna kind of like look up at the sun and just kind of like gauge.
oh no,
what time it
no.
is.
You would know your mother is retired. Very long retired.
Yeah, but she likes to visit. She like, wasn't she like? Didn't we discuss that she like owns the place kind of thing? Like she's retired, but like she definitely likes to oversee. She's one of those.
Would we be able to take a 5-minute break?
Yeah, we can take a 5-minute break here.
Yeah, I need to do something quickly. I'll be back.
But no, your mother is here. We'll get into it after.
Yeah, no.
Now take a 5-minute break here. We'll all come back.
All right.
I am back, and sorry about that. Oh, I see.
I am back. Howdy.
Hi, how are you?
I am good.
Good.
Living large.
I'll be back. One sec.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Bryson W. Me is raiding with a party of 1. Hell yeah, dude. I don't know who that is, but thank you, Bryce. Big shout out to Rez for the raid earlier.
Hey, yo.
Yo,
What up? What up?
what up?
Hey ho. Hey ho. It's off to see his mother we go.
Yo yo.
Yo yo.
Uh, so we're all back?
Here.
Okay, so you head over to the Court of Flowers. Danzu, your mother is a retired adventurer. She adventured for like 5-6 years, made a fair amount of gold, accomplished some large feats, has stashes of items, this, that, the other thing. You know that she lives in one of the towers in the Court of Flowers. And within this towers, it's kind of like her study. She hangs out here. She has a bunch of different like items which she gathered through her years of adventuring, and yeah, she wants to see you. You come up to the base of the tower. It's a double-sided wooden door, about 10 feet tall. You creak it open, and inside, it's like a bunch of bookshelves and tables, but like the books are cleared in spots, and there's like items crammed amongst the books. There's gears and random shit on the floor, and you see this halfling woman. And she comes out like in a fencer's outfit, holding the helmet. She's Danzu. You never come see your mother.
What do you mean? I've been here every day.
Every day?
Well, minus 1 or 2. What?
You haven't been here in 4 bloody days, and you've only been here 5 days.
Okay, maybe a little bit more than 1 or 2, but
But it's so good to see you, though. Hey, stop that! And you see her use her like practice rapier, like it's blunted end, and like she flicks one of the chests, and you see it like licks its lips because it's a mimic. Behave yourself. Now, Danzu, you've neglected to see me. I know you're always busy with that military guard stuff, and you take after your father, and that's okay. But you know, you could give me the time of day.
well, I mean, it's impossible to catch you. You're always, running around doing this, running around doing that. I know you're retired, but you're quite busy yourself.
Well, you know, years of adventuring, you make some connections, but you always know you can find me if you need to.
Yes, it seems the bird knows where to get you anywhere that you are.
Well, and you see her pour a big glass of jelly wine. Introduce me. Introduce your friends to your mother. You were
Hello there, I'm Edric. As I reach my hand out.
Carolina. This is how you spell
About.
that.
Carolina Fat Bottom. Fat
Also,
Bottom?
I don't have vision again.
It's supposed to be Fat Fellow.
Nice to
See,
meet
I
you,
told you I
Carolina.
was
My
going to
name's
do it again.
That bottom.
No.
Hey, yo.
Oh, I hate this so much.
She's very pretty. Danzu got a pretty mom.
Just for that, she's not big at all. She's just
Rough. All right, I walk forward,
Just
give
for
a
that.
nice bow.
Danzu would introduce everybody. can just kind of like go over as everybody kind of like makes their way like into the house, and you're like, yes, that's Tipaticus, this is Edric, that's Yolix, Nia.
Oh, bow.
Honestly,
I like
you'll probably
bow
get
too.
along with Nia very well.
And
So-
I'll tell him, the bird likes your strawberries.
She looks at you and her eyes brighten up. Danzu, are these your party members?
Is this house halfling size?
Are you an adventurer? No, it is actually a very large tower. Several
Okay, I was
stories. You're currently on the first story. The ceiling's probably like 10 feet tall.
Okay.
It's seems like I am.
My
Kind of.
boy.
Now it's like a weird middle position between the two. It's a happy balance, but I'm quite satisfied with it.
We are bestest of friends, and he saved our lives.
Well, what business do you have in Zinda? Are you just visiting? She looks at the rest of you. She's not asking this to Danzu.
Well, you
Yeah, well-
see,
That one's yours.
what's mine?
What?
Tell her why we're here.
Oh, I thought we came here to collect you.
She looks at Yolix.
I'm gonna smack Edith in the back. We came for the festival here. I'm gonna bring him up.
No, he didn't.
Oh, wonderful. Here.
Smack him in the bones again. You hear about it, but we came for the festival.
We came for the March of Ice to celebrate
Yeah.
and honor and be here with our friend. And I go back down into my bent over bow.
Man, you like looking at the floor, don't you?
We've only heard stories of how beautiful Zinda was, so I figured now's the best time to come and see it.
My dad used to tell me. my dad used to tell me the stories about the jelly garden. I just want to see that. I know of the jelly flower, but I've never seen abundance of them in one spot.
Well,
But
it makes for some wonderful wine. Here. And she pours a bunch of glasses of the jelly wine. And yes, it's
Oh,
my
I shouldn't
favorite.
Get drunk.
Well, why not? Aren't you here for the festival?
I'm sorry.
Yes, we are.
I
raised
am.
up
But
my glass that's like bigger than my hand.
I just got drunk not so long ago, and I don't think I want to do it again. But I will taste just a little. And of course, she can't taste, so she just fakes it in respect of their culture and be like, "Oh yes, it's very good."
I thought you couldn't taste.
She throws
Danzu,
the whole fucking wine bottle at his head.
as like she's trying to pour drinks for everybody, you see your mom like settle down in like her one spot and look around, and you know what she's about to do, and she's about to tell a story. And it's the same story you've heard as she goes, "So, you know I killed a very powerful vampire once.
Whoa.
He ruled a whole domain. He's a smug prick. And I trained from nothing. Gained a bunch of items, saw a bunch of horrible things. And eventually me and my party, my crew, we took this Strahd down."
Then he's gonna lean in and he's gonna pat like his friend's shoulders and he'll be like, "You guys are gonna love this story. This will be great. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna go get something." And he's gonna walk out the door.
Wait, Danzu, this is the best part. You haven't heard this one.
Yes, I know it's the best part. Just continue telling. I'll be back in a moment. I've heard this story 1,000 times.
No.
So,
No. Hold on. My story can wait. Hold on. She puts a wine glass down at you leaving. Danzu, I have a gift for you. I know that your time is much more valuable than your mother, but here, I got you a gift.
What? Well, thank you, but I mean, just put it on the table beside you. I'll be back in a minute or two.
Your mother looks heartbroken.
I have to.
Eh.
Okay, listen.
She just turns to her wine.
Danzu!
I have to take a shit. Okay? I have to use the washroom. I'm sorry, it cannot wait. I am turtling right now, but I did not want to say that in front of everybody.
Are
okay?
you actually turtling right now?
I'm going to take a shit.
Is this a deception or persuasion roll?
What?
This is a Danzu walking away from his computer moment.
No.
That's what I was thinking as well.
This is just trying to get away from this story.
So,
that big eyes, he's gonna be trying to listen and be like, shut up.
seeing how your son doesn't want to listen to the story, can I ask you something?
Let Danzu roll a deception check to see how she feels about this. $17? Yeah, that fails. You can't lie to your mom. She looks pissed.
I shout at Danzy. Danzy is very disrespectful.
See, I go and get the shield made, thinking my son could use it, and you see how he treats me? His own mother.
Oh, if you want to hit him, I have a staff.
Go sit in the porta potty, whatever they use out there.
The outhouse? You're gonna just go sit in the outhouse?
Daisy's literally just gonna go sit in the outhouse for like 5 minutes.
See, he does this so often. Ever since he was a little boy, he's been using shit as a excuse. He's like, oh, I have to go take a shit just to get out of trouble. This is typical. Then he goes and he sits in the outhouse.
Really?
Yes, he'll come out eventually, but
So,
The shitter is his safe. The shitter is his safe space.
I guess. I don't know where I went wrong.
So, now that he's not here to hit me, I am a divination wizard. I see shit. And I had a book tell me that your husband did something to a black crocodile with red eyes.
Interesting.
Does that mean anything to you?
Oh, it means everything to me. It could mean anything.
I tried asking Danzu about it, but he ran away and came here. So we came here to collect him. And yo, let's put that staff down. I see you gonna hit me.
Lower the staff.
No, please, tell me more.
There's a picture of him just stabbing him in the ribs.
Well, you see,
yeah, that's what happened in the alley there.
So, it was an onyx alligator with ruby red eyes, and it said, Dallin Fatfellow the Third. And I believe I just said his name wrong, and I apologize. And, I think it said something else, but I couldn't quite make out what it said. And, I know something has to be done with the incarnate here, and I think he is a key to it. However, every time I mention it to him, he's like, magic bah humbug.
Are you going to mention the gem?
Did I not?
Sure. She's like, oh, that is so very interesting. And Danzu's doing this? Danzu is trying to...
Oh no, he's on the same side as his dad, where bah humbug.
But he's still going with you and running around to all these lands and going on adventures.
Well, I mean, I was only there for the one, and now this one. I don't know what they did previously. They kind of found me in a crypt full of bones.
I will tell you
that's a story for another time.
That is also very incredibly interesting, but Dalian is a man set in his ways. Danzu is much of the same.
Do they not like spirits?
Or magic?
They don't mind.
I think it's more of spirits that he's like more concerned of than
they don't mind magic, but they don't themselves partake, if that makes any sense.
Did magic hurt them? Is this like some trauma?
I don't think so. It's just the way his father was and the way his father before him.
Oh.
Like Grandpa Fatfellow is strictly no magic. Like he doesn't even want it in the house. Dalian is actually much more progressive.
I see.
That's why he would
So the
marry
fact
somebody.
that I'm even allowed near Danzu while casting magic is astonishing or something?
Well, not exactly, but Danzu and Dalian, they are opposed to it. What can I say?
Well, I mean, you're his mom. Can't you tell him to be into it?
You don't think I've tried?
I don't know.
Ever since he was a kid, I gave that boy a wand of fireballs at 4 years old. And you know what he did with it? He put it in the evidence locker.
At 4?
At 4
Why
years
would you
old.
give him a wand of fireball?
So he could blow things up.
Do you have any more?
Yes?
Ice cold.
If I offer to use the wand to protect your son on our adventures, might I have one?
No. No. These are my keepsakes.
Oh.
You will have many adventures and you'll get many items.
Hey, this is my second body, okay? I'm not having great luck.
These are all like mementos, knickknacks. All these items tell a
Paddywhacks.
story. But
Get you a fireball one day.
Nah, lightning's cooler.
honestly, I'm not sure how long he's going to take in the outhouse. If you want to wait for him, you can. I'm going to get back to fencing practice.
I'm going to
More about
telepathically.
And
Oh, okay.
Tell us more about the Strahd character.
Oh yes, he was this vampire asshole with like all these thrall wenches who always had their bosoms out, and he did all these horrible, disgusting deeds. He controlled like a whole land surrounded by mists, and I went in there when I was very weak, and I slowly killed wolves, zombies, and different things until I gained enough power. We took down a whole sect of like religious evil druids. Then we like went into a town and we slaughtered all the corrupt guards, and we like liberated the town, and then we used that town to wage a war against him, and it was quite the adventure. It was quite a life. A lot of people died.
You took down druids?
Well, they were very evil. Like they were using
Evil like how?
they corrupted a tree to suck the life out of people and the land around it.
Yeah, that sounds evil.
Now, when you
Like,
say their
they-
bosoms was out, was it like to enhance their power, or like?
No,
That's more of a-
just for like aesthetic. Like he's just a
Oh.
weirdo. He was very cringy, and
I was gonna say if
Like,
it like made them more
who's trying-
powerful. Hey, Nia.
he was trying to marry a girl against her will, and it was messed
What?
up.
Yeah, that is messed up.
But you can tell Danzu. You can tell Danzu whenever he comes out of the outhouse that
Oh no,
I-
he's right
Take it
here.
off?
I have a gift for him, and he should come see his mother more. I'm not something that should be swept
He's
away.
already like walked in the door.
Oh, you're back?
Yeah.
She looks at you and she's like, "Are you ready for your gift now?"
Oh yes. I mean, listen. I need to use the washroom.
No, your time is so precious.
You should feel ashamed of yourself.
I would say that you should
What?
feel shitty, but you just dealt with that.
She hands you a shield that's like embroidered with a dragon that's like breathing fire on like a knight that's holding a shield up. So there's a guy with a shield on your shield. And this is a shield of shielding. With it, once a day, you can cast shield.
The shield is shielding that. You can cast shield one.
And then she pulls out her rapier, like her real rapier, and tries to stab you.
He
Tries to
jumps
stab
in.
me.
Yeah,
Jumps in
she's
between.
like, arms
No!
up, and goes to stab you. I need you to make me an athletics check to fight with your mom.
Oh.
Oh shit.
Beat her ass, Danzu.
Well,
Beat your mommy.
more defend from your mom's attacks.
Oh no, that was bad.
No, fight that bitch.
What?
she pokes into your like plate mail, like right in where between the leathers, and like pricks you, draws some blood. All that armor, and look, and she's wearing no armor. She's wearing like these plain simple clothes, and is just holding the rapier with one hand. Okay.
And is gonna immediately like pull his and go back.
Roll me another athletics.
Beating up her son, giving him a wand of fireball.
Oh,
I'm gonna luck point that one. That one was dog.
oh, okay. You're gonna use luck points on your mom. Wow.
She's not crazy at all.
I'm your mom.
Try hard. Your mom just does a 20.
On your mom.
She goes to like poke low, and you like duck down with your shield, but then she like dekes you out, and you actually like lose your footing a bit and like slip. And then she puts her rapier up like right up to your chin and throat.
I fucking called that.
You know, I foresaw something like this
Bruh.
happening, but I didn't expect it to be your mum.
She looks at you and she's like, "You've gotten sloppy.
Floppy.
See, all that guard duty and standing around, it's almost as if it's like not actually training."
Oh, if you want, I can train with your son. I'll club him with my staff.
She draws the sword back and puts it away.
I picked Danzu off the floor. All these little guys.
She gives you a hug.
Oh, I think you.
Not you.
Oh.
Nia goes for the hug, and she like goes
I go
past
for
her
the
to hug
hug.
fucking Danzu. And like
Oh no.
the two little half girls hug.
She like just puts her little hand. She like twiddles her thumbs. Like, oh no, oh yeah, okay.
Oh no. Oh no.
You know, you keep trying to hug people. Do you need a hug?
Not from you.
Well, I didn't want to hug you anyways.
No, you're not. You don't. You just bone. It wouldn't be hugging anyone. It'd just be hugging a staff.
She
You
said.
and I are gonna have a very long talk later.
She says to you,
Yeah, hugs her
Danzu.
spear.
It's not all about strength, and it's not always about following the rules. Use that shield well, and
I will.
go and partake in whatever you're partaking in.
I don't know what are we partaking in? You guys are obviously all here. So what do we have to do?
I pull out my elephant moonshine bottle. Is
Not entirely sure.
this acceptable? Is this what we're doing?
I thought we were here to. I see you lifting your staff, Yolix.
I'm smack Idris.
Yeah, you smack Idris. Danzu's mom laughs.
Well, that was quite a show there.
Just a wee bit of training. You know, keep him sharp.
What should we do now? Should we just go about the town, go enjoy the festivities? I don't see what else we can do.
Thank you for
Well-
for helping us out of that situation.
I-
Honestly, thank you. We were in a tight spot, and we appreciate you. And I hold out my already drank up from bottle of moonshine for her to have a sip.
She takes a sip. She's like, "Oh well, I appreciate that. Again, if you need anything, feel free to come back. Or if you want to stay, I have plenty of stories. We can sit around for hours and hours, and I can just blabber on and on." tell you about the time I jumped into a giant squid's mouth, went inside of it, and killed it from the inside.
Pretty sweet.
That sounds nice. That sounds like a nice story.
Yeah, I kind of looked to the group. Oh, you know I love a good story. What do we think?
I want to see the jelly flower garden because I like nature.
What about the court of flowers?
That's where you are now,
Mm,
actually.
Yeah, that's where we are now.
Where's these jelly gardens?
Yeah, Axe is the mom. Are there any nice druids? Are all the druids evil?
I'm sure all druids are evil. I think you're.
She puts tape on his mouth.
All druids are evil?
She just stuffs a sock in his mouth.
Are you asking?
Yeah, I'm asking Miss Booty'sworth. I forgot her name.
Oh my
Miss
god.
Fat Fellow.
Tough bottom.
She says, no, of course not. Just these particular druids were very evil. Actually, the whole thing behind it is that there are 3 sisters, and they're the gods that the druids worshipped, the good druids. And then when Strahd took over, the 3 sisters lost a lot of their power, and he had a lot more. So he offered the druids to turn to him, and half of them did and half of them did not.
That sounds like a nice story. I mean, not what's happening, but it sounds like a nice tale to tell. I'm very much interested.
I mean, we can sit around all day and I'll tell you all the stories about Strahd and this other little halfling I was with. His name was Barjo, and a fucking wizard named Ardor. There's a lot of stories to tell.
It's a lot of
Would you like to sit with your mother all night and hear stories, Danzu?
Can you tell us stories about Danzu?
Stories.
What was that?
Could you tell us stories about Danzu?
His father would probably be better in that department. He's always gravitated more towards him.
Could you tell us stories about his father?
Yes, he's done a lot of magnificent feats of battles, war. There was a large war with the forest, with the jungle itself. Danzu was part when he in like the second one, but Delian was also the lead in the first forest wars. And when I say that, I literally mean like the forest kind of came to life and attacked us.
whoa. Tell me about that.
Well, there's lots of evil magical beings that dwell in the jungles of Zinda.
Like evil monsters?
Witches, spirits, all sorts of bad things if you aren't careful.
Sounds like evil plagues this forest.
A little bit. Depends where you go.
Sounds like this forest is not protected. Nia gets sad.
Well, in their eyes, they are protecting it.
Oh, so they have the right message, but they're going about it the wrong way.
Well, yes, the Kings of Coin, historically, they've done well by Zinda, the city, but Zinda, the region, not so much.
I see. I mean, I don't see the whole picture, but I see.
Yeah,
I want to go to the Jelly Garden. Just, like, get
please
some-
continue with your adventure.
Yeah,
And
I'll go with Neo to the Jelly Garden too.
sees you
Yeah.
all out. And yeah, you guys are gonna go to head off to the Jelly Gardens. They are just outside of town. But as you leave the main streets, you leave the Court of Flowers back to the River of Gold, where the real party is happening. Things are in full force. You see a woman walking directly towards you. Pull things up. You see this woman surrounded by like the silent verse guards, not the verse guards who were wearing the regular armor, like the ones in the golden proper armor. There's about 5 or 6 of them with her. And actually she has one verse guard. The familiar one who was trying to arrest all of you for murder.
Oh, jeez.
You see them walking past like the dancers and the drunkards in a straight line for you.
The guy's just coming right at us.
Well, well, well. How'd getting your ass chewed out feel?
Who,
You-
me?
You see the verse guard look at this woman and look at the group and be like, yeah, see, these are the people that I'm pretty sure murdered Jacopo. They were prime suspects. I lost the battle and Dalian told me to stand down, but I'm demanding their arrest. The woman like crosses her arms, looks at you guys.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
I see
Whoa.
my guard here is barely injured.
And aggressive.
We ain't
You should,
attacking
you should
anybody.
try putting her on a leash.
It's kind of lucky she's not dead, honestly.
Just a big misunderstanding.
She,
Walking
smi-
next to her helping in the case.
she smiles at that Joquinex and she's like, will you all come with me to a private cafe for a quick conversation?
What if we say no?
I have...
I was
Yes,
just about to
so.
say
Don't
no.
interrupt me. I have an employment opportunity for you. You can all clearly hold your own, unlike this guard here.
I'm gonna raise my hand.
Yes.
Fish?
So, based off your previous employees, why would we want to deal with you seeing how they attacked us?
Oh, watch this. You're fired. What? Excuse me? You're fired. You're not a verse guard anymore. You can go do whatever, become a blacksmith or something.
Wait,
Oh.
that's a little harsh.
No,
Oh,
I,
yeah, I'll come with you. That seems fair.
She's out here ruining people's lives, yo. Like,
Yeah, fuck that bitch. She shot me.
literally in town for the day, and you're gonna ruin this woman's life.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll do it again.
Neil likes to point out, I told you that you could be replaced. These people do not care about you.
no, that wasn't his decision whatsoever. She acted aggressive. She escalated a situation when she should have de-escalated a situation. That's not what we do.
All
And-
right.
And she's in a...
Says something about her grit. She might do better as somebody who's not in charge of a squadron.
Oh, no, I'm
She-
perfectly happy with the firing. So, where'd you want us to go?
She looks at you, Danzu, and you would know who this is. This is Madame Samira Era. So Samira, she's the head of the jeweler's trade, and like runs the guild for people who craft and deal in gems and jewelry.
Okay.
And because of her experience like guarding extremely precious gems, she also kind of acts as a security specialist, recently appointed. So you know that in the Silent Verse now, she is kind of a new figure of authority. You haven't interacted with her too much, so she doesn't know who you are.
Okay.
And sorry, what was your question to her?
It was more of a suggestion. Like, don't fire her, just rank down her. You know, give her a punishment.
Yeah, that seems more fair.
Right. We can only learn by losing.
Yeah, she'll learn not to do that again as a blacksmith's apprentice.
Make a persuasion check with advantage.
What you know about being a blacksmith, Alvadado?
Well, judging by you, it teaches people restraint, how to control themselves, patience. Shall I go on?
I'm every one of those things right there.
Yeah, you are, and those are all compliments.
Look how bulgy his eyes are, though.
Yeah, but he hits me.
But yes, I have more to say. I love all these people on the streets, but I would like to go somewhere where there's no prying ears.
I'm down to go.
She looks at the first guard who's kind of like sitting there, head like hanging her head in shame, trying not to cry, and she's like, "You may re-enlist if you talk to one of the generals and go through training once again. But you're going to start from the bottom. Go." She takes off. The rest of the guards and Samira here lead you to... I should copy you guys. Like this private little cafe. It seems to be in the back of a nondescript building. Like an open to the public cafe, but you come in through like this back entrance. There's like a nice little couch area. Lizard folk woman comes in, brings you jelly wine and tea. Be a bunch of fucking guards around as well. Again, a little more beefy. And yeah.
He's like, I see that you really like security. It's not a
Thanks.
bad thing. It just shows, I feel like it exposed how important you are.
So, I like to get right to business.
Bless you, Alvadado. Oh my goodness.
Sorry, I had dust in my nostrils. I couldn't get it out without picking my nose.
I'm kind of a serious, no-nonsense person who's seen a lot of things, despite my age. But did that skeleton just sneeze?
Yeah,
Yes.
he's an odd one. We're still trying to figure him out. I don't even know how he talks to the voice box.
She like
If you-
crosses
if
her
you
legs,
think
takes
that-
some wine.
If you think that's weird, wait till you see me talk with my mouth closed.
He's like, well, back to business. Well, why are we here?
Well, You handled yourself pretty well. And you seem to be of noble cause. The man that was murdered is named Jacopo. He's the eldest son of the King of Coin, Massimo. He was under the protective guard, my protective guard, in response to a recent attack. This poor little girl was attacked a couple nights ago in the same manner. Jacopo somehow managed to slip away from my specialists. And this makes me look extraordinarily bad.
I would assume so.
Yes, because somebody who is under my watch as the new security specialist, and you see now that like she's being really serious and like choosing her words really carefully, but she is kind of sweating.
Need an officer a handkerchief.
Are you okay? I kind of like lean forward, reach out a hand. Are you all right?
She leans back. Yes, I'm quite all right.
I'm gonna look at my book and see if it tells me anything.
Roll me a D100. On a 50, you open your book, and it just stays blank.
Useless ass book.
I'm gonna stand up. I'm very sorry. You're gonna have to excuse me, and I'm gonna walk out of where we are and try to find Bartholomew. There's fuckery about.
You see Bartholomew. You like go outside, and then because you go outside, you look around for him, you don't see him anywhere, and then you warg into him, like you telepathically click into him, and he's over sitting on Samir's lap.
Inside the restaurant?
Yeah, you see all your friends, like Nia sat at the chair, Yolix.
So I can see under the table.
Sure.
Oh god. I'm gonna go back in and sit down.
See the specialist guards, like the silent verse, eyeballing you.
I'm also gonna stop with the site and look over. No, never mind. Please continue. Sorry about that.
Yes, I would like to hire the lot of you to solve this crime for me.
Are there no detectives within your guards?
I don't think that's the issue. I think she doesn't trust any of them.
Looks at the three swole ass guards. They look very trustworthy to me, but you know, looks can be very deceiving. I wouldn't mind. She looks at the group. You guys want to help Miss Thing out?
Of course.
You have
Yes.
any where we can start? Any leads?
The last person who was attacked survived, thankfully. Her name's Xenia Ruba. She's the eldest daughter of Nargis Ruba, who's a king of coin. She was, like I said, she was a little girl who was, or the young girl who was attacked in the same manner. But
We just have to find who's attacking people.
She is at the Thorn Apple.
You know, I'm asking like the main goal of this investigation is to find out who's doing the attacking.
Yes.
Okay. I, Nia the Druid, will do my very best to figure it out. She stands up, hold her spear, bows.
Yolix texts him. Also vow to help. And I'll go to bow and hurt my back. Be like, oh.
She rushes over to Yolix. Oh no, is your back okay?
Samira
Alright.
looks at the rest of you expectingly, like to say your name and that you're in.
Yep. I hold up my inflatable sword. I am Topatticus. That's it.
I am the Patakos. That's it.
That's it.
She looks at you, Edric.
I know better than to give my name out to strangers being a wizard. I will help you. You can call me E.
It's like, his name is Edric.
Yeah, I didn't say it. Didn't come from my mouth. You don't have any powers over me.
We don't even know his last name, so he just goes by Edrich.
Yeah,
She looks at you, Danzu.
you can call him E-Dog.
Well, I prefer the term Scalamancer.
I like
No.
E-Dog.
Yeah, I like E-Dog better.
No.
E-Dog.
E-Dog.
The Bone Wizard.
Denzu will kind of give it a little carry salute and be like, fat fellow, ma'am. Denzu, fat fellow. I will assist.
You know, if she's a wizard, she now has all of your names, right?
I'm sure everyone knows Danzy, so you
Yeah,
shouldn't have
but
to give
but
out his-
if you give it from your lips, it does the thing, and I
You know,
don't
it's
trust
not
her.
bad to just suspect that everyone's evil. She's looking for our help. She's new at her job.
We have
She
been
doesn't
nothing but
wanna look
attacked
bad.
since we've been here.
Anybody who knows anything about taking somebody's name knows that you have to ask for it. She did not actually ask you for it. She just looked at you.
Nia
Or
says
offer.
that aloud. Nia says that exact quote aloud because she's being cursed.
Amazing.
When you think of wizard, like I do, I'm a druid, by the way. You
Hippity
would know that
hoppity, I
you
get your
ask
pointy.
for it.
I'm holding my inflatable sword,
She-
and now I put on my luchador mask, and I start swinging.
She looks at you,
Just-
Danzu. You could roll me a fucking charisma check to see how cool your moves are, but she's gonna look at Danzu because she recognizes that name.
You just want a generic charisma?
No, not from you. Just that's from Topatticus for his cool moves, which are pretty fucking cool. She looks at you, Danzu, and she goes, "Fat fellow." As in,
Well, he's actually more bulky than fat.
as in Dalian fat fellow.
Yes, my father.
Nia thinks, oh god, I was way off. I said fat bottom booty, something like that.
Who do you suspect? She looks at you, Danzu. Is at the bottom of these attacks on the Kings of Coin.
Oh, tell her it's that guard she fired.
She didn't fire her. I mean, she did, but she's not fired.
Well, I mean, we haven't really been able to discern anything. I was assigned to this case many moons ago, and we almost caught him. We chased him down to the Elucidarium several times, and he would just dip into a different alley every time and just vanish.
You're gonna have to roll me a persuasion check.
Well, wouldn't that be like a? Because like we're talking about like the Jacopo shit, right?
Yeah, like the murders, the attacks on the Kings of Coins family.
Yeah. So I mean, like this is like something that like I have actually been through.
She don't know
Like,
that.
I would assume that like I would have known that this was a thing, and like conversation with my dad earlier was like, you know, we chased him, but like we could never get a hold of him.
Yeah, but she needs a persuasion check.
You're trying to. She doesn't
Hey,
believe it. I think it's-
Danzu, you're sus.
Like, yeah, you've been through it, but she doesn't know that.
Trust that you'll be impartial while investigating this quest.
Is you kind of? He doesn't like fully squint, but he kind of like half squints, and he's like, understood.
She looks at you and she says, "The Kings of Coin have taken great precaution to ensure that the attack on Xena was kept under wraps. So, please use discretion. I'll give you all 200 gold pieces
Each?
each."
I said I'd be right on the job.
Is that not enough?
No.
Yeah, we
Well,
could with
I
our
don't
specialized services. With our specialized services, 250 each would be a bargain.
Roll me a persuasion check.
I'm so glad he said it with the +9 persuasion.
Well, don't forget.
Oh,
With the
brutal!
+9 persuasion, he got a 4.
Yeah, she's like,
Man, she better calm
I
that.
think-
Have her roll.
I think 200 is fair. I'll bump it up to 220.
Thank you, for your
Thank you.
generosity. And Nia
Yes.
bows again, and then exits. And before she exits, she's like, "I hope to have good news when we see you again."
Yeah, she'll see you out and provide you with directions to the establishment, the Thorn Apple, where
Oh, yeah.
Xena. Oh, you're gonna grab. Where are you going?
Whoa, holy shit! I tried to pick up Bartholomew.
Going off the map. Yeah, you grab Bartholomew. Meow. But she gives you directions to the Thorn Apple, where Xena and her family are. The Rupas.
I'm gonna poof Bartholomew while Nia's carrying him. Just to the pocket dimension. I'm not like dismissing him permanently.
Amazing.
We exit.
Yeah, you guys head out back into the streets of Zinda.
I've had no vision for 99% of this game.
Well, Brax,
Sounds like a
I
you.
don't know why you don't say anything till right now.
No, I've mentioned it.
Did you refresh?
No, it's because my token doesn't have vision. I don't know why
Oh.
my name keeps changing every
Man, it's-
session, but because it
And
does.
this, it's like you're a monster. You're
yeah,
like a little
yeah,
freak.
there's something going on here. I think you made a monster token instead of an NPC or a player token, but it's fine.
We'll figure it out after. So, why'd you only go for 250?
Not a greedy fuck. No, I'm just kidding.
Well, no, I, the master of the divine,
Oh god.
can, if we find an item on the corpse, can probably track down the person who had it.
I could also track down.
Using your nose doesn't count as tracking, dear.
Oh dear, I wouldn't be using my nose. I'll be using like 8 wolves' noses.
Well, that's terrifying. And probably highly illegal. Have you seen how many short people are here? Those wolves might eat them.
This
So
place is
it's
a pool
okay,
of short
Danzu. I
people.
wouldn't let anything happen to you.
That last lady was an elf.
I believe the proper term is MILF.
Go to jail. Out of character, go to jail.
Yep, you're done.
You're done, babe.
You're gonna let him talk about
You're
your mom like that, Danzu?
Did I just get put in horny jail?
No, just jail.
Just jail.
Real, actual jail.
You guys travel the street a little bit thinking about what to do. You find yourself in this market area, a bunch of different stalls, people selling various things, still people all around getting drunk and having fun. But here we're gonna flash back to when Danzu was still a guard,
A little boy.
a young man.
Oh,
Are we gonna snap back to reality?
We're gonna snap to the Elucidarium, which is
Oh,
an
scrappy.
illustrious theater. It's a huge stage. A lot of the times what are they called? The divas are performing and doing various dances and songs and whatnot. And these audiences are fairly large. It fits about 400, 500 people. And Danzu, you're currently sat in the audience watching this particular performance where like the three of them are hanging off of these ribbons from the ceiling and going up like 40, 50 feet and then like dropping, but doing it in a way that they don't fucking break their neck, which is surprising. And you are sat beside your father. And he's laughing and gasping and like hitting you in the chest, and like you guys are just having a decent time. But I need you to roll. Oh, you would also be beside one of the sorry, you're currently also on duty as a Silent Burst member, guarding one of the Kings of Coin son, Errol Avum. He's just like a short, dark-skinned man, kind of sharp face. He doesn't really partake in all the politics and all the hoo-ha. Like, he doesn't really go to the March of Vice. He doesn't partake in any of the rituals, formations, ceremonies, speeches. Like, he kind of does his own thing, which is what you're doing right now. You're watching him while he watches some play, while there's some boring speech or diplomacy thing going on. I need you to make me an insight check. A 5? This guy is sitting there enjoying the show, just loving it. Like, there's nothing suspicious on this man's face whatsoever.
Yeah, my rolls are terrible today.
Yeah, that's awful. You watch the show for a little bit, it goes on. And then you look beside you, and Errol is gone. As you get up and go like, oh shit, the guy I'm protecting is gone. A man jumps up in front of you with this like kind of wooden voodoo mask on that has like a carved smile in it, and just like black robes, and out of what seemed like a pocket or a jar or a pouch throws this huge cloud of pink dust. And I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw as this envelops you and your father. Oh. You both begin coughing and like passing
I'm
out.
gonna use my last lucky point on
I'm
that.
gonna use your last lucky point on that. Oh my god, Danzu.
I'm gonna use my inspiration.
Okay, yeah. Amazing.
Oh,
You get through. You see the guy in the wooden mask going to like run away, but you also see your dad like grasping at his throat, choking and coughing. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna save Dad.
Yeah, easily enough, you like grab and pull him out of the plume of smoke as you see the guy with the person with the wooden mask running off. Make me a medicine check. That's pretty decent. On a 15, you would know that this poison is like closing your dad's throat, so he's suffocating. And you managed to do some military medical shit to allow him to breathe, and you save him. And this masked person gets away. And with them like looking back at you through the crowd, that wooden mask, we're gonna snap back to you guys in the market, looking around, discussing what should we do. How are we gonna solve this quest? There's currently like a guy with between Yolix and Dippy, he has like a platter of just beers, just tankards of ale. He's like, hey, I stole these from a bar. You want to buy one? 1 silver.
I'll do you one better, my friend. And I pull out my like half drank Elven moonshine bottle.
Just spreading the love. He's like, oh, thanks, man. He gives you one of the beers that he stole.
Yep. Perfect.
Hey, Danzu,
Yes.
are you not a guard?
Here, no.
Here? No? Oh, okay. Could I have a beer?
I mean, if you get caught, you're on your own.
No, I'm asking this guy.
Oh, yeah, 1 silver, man.
I'm gonna grab the beer and walk away.
Did he just rob me? That's not cool, man.
As I'm walking away, I'm just gonna say, hey, if you stole it, I can steal it. And I'm gonna start drinking it and have it just pour on the floor.
I'm like, don't mind him.
You're gonna
He's
pay the
the-
thief.
He's not just new around here. Yeah, I'm gonna give him 2 silver. I'm gonna take a beer too.
Yeah, here you go, man. He like let you take a beer. Yeah, and that's no worries whatsoever. That's absolutely fine. And then he takes a whole tray and like hits it into Edric's face as all the beers like spill over him. Your hat falls on the ground, and then dude just starts fucking huffing it through the crowd. He's like, "Fuck you, March of Ice, woo!"
Is he within 60 feet of me when he sprints off?
Sure, yeah, for sure. He's not that bad. He's drunk. What do you got?
How heavy is the tray? Like anywhere between 1 and 5 pounds?
What are you trying to do?
I'm trying to decide if it's worth hurting him over. No, I'm not gonna do this. That's just gonna start a fight that we don't want.
Yeah, he's just flipping you off, running. Woo, March of Ice. Hell yeah. He like grabs another dude's beer. Guy's like, hey. Then he starts running. That other dude starts chasing him.
You know, if I were any kind of lesser man, I would have, like, catapulted the tray at him.
You know,
Well, I
slightly
can't
jumps-
say I'm a man. I'm more of a skeleton.
Yeah. Nia slightly jumps up and down, thinking that that's just part of the celebration and claps. Just like, Woohoo! Yeah.
Then you see like a dwarf with 2 butcher knives run up. He looks around. He's like, "Do you see a bastard carrying a platter of ales?
I'm gonna point into the crowd and say, yes, he just assaulted me. He went that way.
Let's go!" He starts running.
Go that way. She points in the same direction.
I'm standing in the fountain, I guess. No, I'm kidding.
Yolix is just taking a bath.
No. I spawned
I'm just
there.
gonna
Beef.
I'm gonna dry off my robes and get rid of the beer smell.
I feel like anybody who paid him just got ripped off.
So as
Oh,
you,
100%.
so as you guys are like drinking, hanging out, shooting the shit here, each one of you, an NPC approaches you at a different time, and like Yolix, it's that green tiefling that keeps running up and giving you fucking whiskey shots and calling you his best friend and that he'll die for you. Yeah, he'd be like, yeah, man. Like if you asked him about the quest, he would tell you that I'm pretty sure there's like a witch coven. Or like a witch that's trying to start a coven, so she's trying to collect members from the heirs and families of the kings of coin, you know?
I don't know, but I do know now after you just told me.
Yeah, I think like...
Do you know where she is?
No, man, witches are hard to find. Probably in the jungle or some shit.
In the jungle, huh?
Why are you so sweet?
You want more whiskey?
Oh,
hell
I
yeah.
wonder, are we gonna be welcome to the jungle?
You can't hear this. He's just telling this to Yolix.
No, that was meta.
Wherever he is, I don't know where he
You
is.
won't be.
Yeah, I'll take some whiskey.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a witch, man. Trying to collect coven members, convert people to her cult. Could you imagine such a terrible thing, starting a cult? That's horrible.
Yeah, that sounds like something a crazy person would do. We gotta stop him.
Then we pan over to Dippa, and you have like this little gnome who has like a whole half barrel of ale, and he's just like rolling it and tells you, "Oh, that's some spooky stuff. I think it was the Biza."
Oh man, whatever it was, scared the shit out of me. You know, I might seem tough. You probably saw me and were like, oh man, this guy's hard and tough. He's not scared of anything. But truth be told, I actually am.
Well, yeah, I'm sure seeing somebody get poisoned like that would rattle anybody. But I think that the evil forest spirits are trying to tempt the innocent souls with like secrets of evil magic, you know? Telling them like, "Oh, hey, come here, I have some evil magic," and then killing them.
With poison?
Yeah. Why not poison?
I don't know.
I don't know how
guess
spirit.
I guess that makes sense. What do you want from me then?
Nothing. I thought we were just having a conversation. I thought you were just my March of Vice friend. Whatever, fine. I'll take my ale and I'll go. And he like gets on the barrel and starts like running with it, so like it's rolling and he's
Hey.
walking off.
I start kind of
No.
chasing him. Hey,
No, I hope the
Hey.
forest spirits get you.
hey,
As we go over to Edric, the one, it's like a half orc man. He's just been like nodding along with the conversation that he overheard and talking to a little bit, and he's like, "Werewolves, man. It's got to be werewolves."
What is this werewolf you speak of?
Like a dude who's a wolf.
Is it like that? And I point at Nia.
No, not like a druid. Like
No. I mean like a man wolf, like bunny person.
no, it's more like a curse. Like imagine,
Oh.
like if she, like I guess it could be like a were bunny. You know,
I don't know.
it's werewolves. It's got to be werewolves. They're killing with poison, so we don't know it's werewolves. You know. He takes a big puff of this like rolled blunt he has. Definitely werewolves, man.
Now, what makes you, like, besides poison, what makes you... May I partake, by the way?
Yeah, here.
I'm just gonna inhale as hard as I can and just have it bellow out the bottom of my robes.
It does, and a bunch gets like caught in your skull and like dampens there for a while and absorbs. You feel a little lighter. This guy's just like, yeah, the werewolves are poisoning people. That sounds about right.
So how would I deal with these werewolves?
Silver bullets.
Bullets.
You gotta-
And does it have to be bullets?
You gotta get a gun, and you gotta get silver bullets. That's the solution, I think. As he takes
Would
like
a silver
another
dagger work?
long haul, probably, but bullets are cooler.
That does sound pretty cool. Can I have another?
Yeah, here. As we pan over to Nia. We're gonna say this like 4 foot tall Kenku who's like got a bunch of beads and like dancing lights cast around him, like looks like a raver for all intents and purposes, a raven raver, and he's like constantly dancing to music. Yeah, that sounds all pretty crazy. It's all like a half wolf, half human figure that wanders the streets at night.
Nia's just dancing. She's like,
It looks a lot like that guy, that Silent Verse general. What's his name? Dalian Fat Fellow, or Fat Bottom? I can never remember.
Oh, you didn't just call him Fat Bottom.
huh? She's
Yeah.
like confused. She's like, are you trying to tell me like some kind of bedtime story?
No, we were talking about like the poisonings that's been going on. I just wanted to say that like I've pretty sure I've seen a half wolf, half human figure that looks like that Dalian guy creeping around at night. My friends have seen it too.
Have you guys reported it to the police as she starts to dance a little more aggressively?
Yeah, we have, but the Kings of Coin, they won't investigate it. They're being real hush-hush about it.
Oh man.
Probably because it's not important.
Yeah, don't worry about it. And then I give our friend another sip of the bottle that I have, that elven moonshine.
No, we're just going around to each like personal conversation, but you can keep getting drunk with your... I forget what I said it was. Yo, you got the gnome. And he's still barrel rolling away from you.
Oh,
Like,
that's
he's
right.
like, no, screw you. You're not getting none of my ale. I don't want none of your moonshine. I thought we were friends. I thought we had something. But yeah, that's what the Raven Raver tells you. And then Jacquinex, this kid like comes up to you and is like looking at the ground in front of you and just kind of like standing there like they want to say something.
What are you staring at, little guy?
I like your robe.
Oh. Well, thank you.
You look tough.
He blushes.
Tough?
Yeah. This kid, he's in grade 4. He keeps picking on me. Can you go beat him up?
Cast fireball on him? No.
It is a
I'm not gonna.
bitch.
I'm not gonna beat up a little kid. Come on now.
No.
Why don't you beat him up? How old are you? What grade are you in?
I'm in grade 2.
He's a little bit bigger than you. You'll probably take him.
Maybe. I'm more scared of the goblins I've been seeing.
Goblins?
Yeah, there's been goblins running around at night. I hear that they've been killing people, but they won't do anything about it. That's what my friends say anyway.
Oh, so you haven't seen them?
Well, I saw him once. He came up to me, he waved at me, and then I ran. But I definitely saw goblins. As we pan over to Danzu. And there's just like this shit-faced man. Like he's absolutely hammered. And he's like, hey you.
Yes.
I'm a diviner.
What does it mean?
Okay, and?
All the firstborn children of the kings of coin and some of the members of the silent verse. All their kids are in real danger. You have a very bad aura about you, man. He pukes. Yeah, bad aura. Bad things are gonna happen to you, man. You gotta watch out.
I'm plenty of bad things that have happened to me. Still here.
You guys all reunite with your information, your various people that you've met.
Oh, I was gonna ask the guy one more thing.
Sure. Definitely.
What are we smoking?
Oh, this is weed.
Interesting. Could I buy some? I've never had this weed before.
Sure, man. How much do you want to buy?
Well, I don't have a... What is this device?
A paper?
Oh, you're smoking with paper?
Yeah, you just put in paper, roll it up, and light it.
Oh! Then I will... take 2 papers, please.
Take 2 pieces of crack. 2 crack
He
rocks.
hands you 2 joints, and he's like, "Give me 10 gold."
Well, that's quite pricey, but this is enjoyable. Here you go, sir.
Awesome. Happy March of Ice, man.
You too, friend.
As you guys all reunite, everybody
I would
learning,
have sold it to you for cheaper.
everybody learning a little bit of information.
And welcome back, guys. I think it's witches.
Yeah, so apparently this town's full of bullies and goblins.
See, I heard werewolves. And I'm going to pull the joint out and just put it in my mouth. Not light it. Because I don't know how it works. I just know that I can smoke it.
Oh, my daughter, you
How
holding a
can you
toothpick?
even smoke it?
Good question. I seem to have been doing it earlier. However, I think he might have sold me a faulty one. It doesn't seem to work.
Yeah, it looks like a toothpick for one. The second, you gotta light it, and I'll walk up and use the little flame bolt cantrip to light his joint there.
You got
Ooh, nice.
sold 2 pinners for 10 gold.
Oh, I didn't tell you how much I bought it for.
He's metagaming? Wow.
Wow, you reported.
Wow, Manor Gamer.
That's it.
What?
Adam. He's metagaming.
But yeah, like light my finger, like I'd snap my thumb, and then like my thumb would be the lighter, and like light Edrich's joint.
Yes. Would you like a hit?
Oh yeah, Alex will. To take a big haul of it, hold it in for a few seconds, and cough his ass off. Big bulge in red eyes. He's like, blah, 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 blah.
Wait, why are you coughing? Is this poisonous? Am I smoking poison?
He's just gonna keep coughing, so he's not even gonna answer. Just.
Bartholomew comes back with a whole bunch of beads.
I thought I dismissed you, you little rascal.
Yeah.
Snap. Back to the pocket dimension.
Just a bunch of beads fall on the ground.
Yeah, Bartholomew, what are you showing them? Showing them off downtown, getting them beads? Showing them bone titties?
He just fucking poofs away, all the beads fall to the ground.
He's a bad influence, you know. Would you
Mardi,
like to have a puff?
Low Mardi Gras. Low Mardi Gras. For Bartholomew.
Still coughing my brains out. I'm gonna pick up the beads and put them on. Like, put them on.
Edric,
Yes.
how's that joint going for you?
I enjoy the feeling of the smoke in my skull.
Alright.
However, for such a small thing, 10 gold seems quite pricey.
That's pretty good stuff you got there, Edrich.
I need to find out how to grow this.
You know, I hold out my bottle of Elven moonshine, nearly empty, but I say, Edric,
Yes.
would you like to pour this down your gullet onto the floor?
I mean, it is rude to refuse a drink. I take a sip and splash.
Amazing.
Yeah, I just kind of laughed to myself. I've had a lot of that Elven moonshine, and
You know, compared to most drinks I've drank, this one feels the best on my bones. Thank you. Would you like a smoke? As I hand you the joint.
oh, you know, Edric, thank you. Appreciate that. Yes, I would.
You see that gnome running on the barrel. Like, he's running backwards. He's like, holy fuck, and he like hits the fountain side here, falls backwards into the fountain. He fucking cut his face off. He cut his fucking face off. Holy shit!
Who? Where? And I start looking around.
You look around and Danzu, you know who this is. But the rest of you see this slender, short man. And currently his face is cut open from the cheek, like down to like just the bottom of his chin, and you can see his teeth through the wound. And you see the man beside him, eyes glowing this weird purple, or sorry, this weird pink, and like this dust is coming off of it as he's holding up this big butcher knife and coming at him. And people are just like screaming and fleeing, and that's where we're gonna end session.
Hey, let's go.
That's
Ooh.
scary.
That's great. That's fucked up.
I am officially spooked.
That's so scary why you do that.
Yeah, that's where we're gonna end it. That's what you can think about for the next week.
Quite literally, yeah.
Adam, if I have a nightmare, can I call you?
Yeah, anytime.
If I have a nightmare and it's about like a purple disease, I'm gonna call you.
But what if it's a purple stew?
Then I'm gonna call you.
Purple gumbo.
Yo, I made gumbo the other night actually, and it was so good.
Was there grits with it?
No, I
Hey.
it was gumbo with sausages.
Grits and gumbo.
Oh, here, I'll do a bean
Yeah.
quick for
You need
Ace.
you need those grits in there.
Grits
Yeah,
and
grits
gumbo.
Grits and gumbo, yeah.
It's like brown.
Grits
Yeah.
and gumbo.
I'm watching this stream because I would buy a bean if I could afford it.
That's so stale. Oh, that's definitely dog food or something. And it's so
Dog
stale.
food.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
It was either stale dog food or fresh dog
Dog
food.
So what bean edition do you have if you have dog